Today in science, for your technology, for your board builder work, you are expected to start working on your flowchart for your um, human effects board builder. In order to create your flowchart, you can use many different programs. Any drawing software is perfectly fine, so that means you can use Paint, you can use InnerWrite Workspace, you can use Google Drawing. So I'm just going to demonstrate to you on Google Drawing. It does not need to be the format that you use, but you could use Google Drawing. So say that you wanted to use this to create your flowchart, and in order to do so, you could simply start with inserting shapes, and inside those shapes, you could insert a text box. To be completely frank with you, you could insert a text box as your shape if you want your shape to just be a text box, and that actually might be the easiest way. So insert your text box, and once you have your text box in, you could type what the first step where you're starting your flowchart is. And so for the Dust Bowl, for example, we had a mass amount of open space that the government wanted utilized. Now obviously when you unclick off that, you don't really see anything there, so you might want to have a fill color to your text box if you want. That's up to you. You might want your line to have a color and not be transparent. So again, up to you. You can do that however you want. If you want to make your line thicker, you can. There's lots of options there. Okay? Then the next step in your flowchart is you need to connect to something else. So in order to connect it to something else, I want you to insert a line. Unfortunately, you can do lines with arrows as well. And so same with those lines. You can make those lines as thick as you want to go to your next box. So your flowchart can include pictures, but it is not required to. Something that I do find to be helpful is that you could then note whether this is a human or a natural effect. And so directly below here you could just write human because that obviously was something that humans desired, not necessarily something that nature desired. And so those are the different things that you will want to do to create your flowchart. I have a sample flowchart for you on your rubric. As you know, you can use it to guide you through your process. But once you have completed your entire flowchart and you're ready to insert into your board builder, there are multiple methods you could do that. So the methods that you could go about for uploading this to your board builder would be, one, to take a screenshot, whether you're on a PC or a Mac. Remember, you can use the print screen button on a PC, or you can use the Command-Shift-4 button on a Mac in order to take a screenshot of your board builder, and you'd want to do that obviously of your entire flowchart. And then that is one method. Or you can simply save your document, whether it's in Paint or in InnerWrite Workspace or in Google Drive, in a method that will allow it to be uploaded into Board Builder. And remember, there are several different methods, but one of those is PNG, which is an image. So you can save that document as, or download as a PNG image, and this is what it will look like when it's all finished. Okay? Once you are ready to upload it to your board builder, you need to go to your board, make sure that it's in edit mode, and then you are actually able to upload any pictures that you've created. When you're uploading, if you've done it as a screenshot, you're going to need to go to desktop if you're on a Mac, or downloads if you're on a PC, and you can find your screenshot right there, and you could upload it in that way. Otherwise, if you've downloaded it as a file and it's a PNG file, you need to find that drawing in PNG format. And if it's a usable drawing, you will see that because it's dark, okay? And so you could start the upload in that way. And so that will be uploaded. It'll tell you when it's finished, and you can see your picture, your PNG file. Now, one little thing, if you are using InterWrite Workspace, it's really important to note that as of last year, there was no file on InterWrite Workspace that could be uploaded then into Board Builder. So what we did when we created our flowcharts in InterWrite Workspace was we used the Control A, which copies everything, and then the Control C to copy it. And then we pasted our picture into Paint, because in Paint you could then save your file as a PNG file and upload it in here. So it was one additional step of we created it because we thought it looked more professional in Workspace, copied and pasted it into Paint, and then uploaded it as a PNG file. To avoid the extra steps, you could just use Google Drawing, but it's really up to you. I would prefer that you use whatever creative outlet works best. Good luck. Hopefully by the end of the day, you will have your picture timeline, your video, and a start to your flowchart.